So today we have an upsetting story about this Asian lady who really, in my opinion, should have been up in prison, okay? But she ended up perpetrating violence onto this 17-year-old girl and ended up killing her. We are going to get into this, but before we do so, do not forget to leave a comment down below. Also, like, subscribe, and hit the thanks button. Now let's get into this story. Suspect in fatal stabbing of 17-year-old girl near Galleria was out of jail on bond. This is also what I've been mentioning about these people who get bonds, and it's like, well, why are you getting a bond for the kind of crime that you committed? You know what I mean? So let's get into it. A woman accused of stabbing a 17-year-old girl to death during a robbery outside the Galleria Mall was out of jail on bond. Kayla Nicole Stevenson, this is the victim's family, said the teen was a new mother and was working 2 jobs. Kaystone Sky Blossom, 37 years old, this is the perpetrator, is charged with capital murder in Kayla's death. Blossom was reportedly out on bond for aggravated assault of a family member charge from 2021. She allegedly cut her ex-boyfriend with a knife. That case has yet to go to trial nearly 3 years later. What? Y'all, the Harris County DA's office said Blossom first shot the ex-boyfriend with tear gas bullets before stabbing him. Blossom also had a taser, handcuffs, duct tape, and another knife in her purse during the alleged assault. And you're out? She was released on a $10,000 personal recognizant bond. And then we're going to explain that. A personal recognizant bond means she was free to go and did not need to pay any money unless she failed to appear or violated bond. So essentially just let her go out. And she, check notes, she stabbed or sliced and diced whatever an ex-boyfriend, hit him with tear gas bullets. You stabbed him. You had a taser, handcuffs, duct tape, and another knife in your purse during the alleged assault. And you're out. Okay. Records show 14 of Blossom's court dates were reset. Her trial date was reset 5 times. What? So you were supposed to have been tried, went to court, all that. They were like, well, let's just delay it. Oh, delay it again. Oh, I got another appointment. Delay it again. Oh, I mean, we're kind of busy. Delay it again. Delay it again. Delay it again. Delay it again. She was scheduled to appear in court for her capital murder charge, but she did not appear due to a medical hold. Blossom was out on bond and was she was out on bond and was self-publishing children's books. City official blames court backlogs for high crime rates, stating some of these criminals are released and they reoffend. That's what's going on. This lady should have easily been in prison. Easily. Even if it's 5 years or whatever. But then they started blaming the Roro. They were like, oh, well, the Roro, because of that, I mean, we couldn't do XYZ, we had this and we had that and we had that. And I mean, it's because the Roro, we can't. Okay, so what about, the many rape kits that no one has even touched in 20 years? Well, it's the Roro, I mean, we got to blame that. It's like everything's being blamed on that. It's like, okay, but this happened well before. Y'all just don't have y'all ish together, okay? So something like this, she never should have been out. 17-year-old mother would still be alive if this lady was put behind bars when in 2021 or whatever, was she stabbed, tased, you got a taser, you got, these bullets, all this. That's not a problem. And then it's like, okay, well, what was the bond? Ooh, that bond must have been like $500,000. They need $50,000. Now the bond's going to be $10,000. Wouldn't they only need $1,000 to get out? So Because Houston, I mean, they got some wild stuff. I remember I seen this dude. He was one of those repeat offenders for like DUIs and stuff like that. Um, uh, Driving without a license, no registration, that kind of stuff. And he did it like 30 times. It was a crazy story. I was like 30 times. I think it was more than that. But let's just say 30 was a conservative number. And I was like, wait, but why is he out in the street? And I'm like, well, I mean, what? $50 bonds. I mean, that's how much he had to pay. $50 bills, $100, $25, $10 for some. I did a story where a guy, I think he was strangling or something, killed a girl and ex-girlfriend or current girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. And his bond, he only had to pay like, I think it was like $200. And I'm like, wait, so if you commit this crime, all you got to pay is $200. I mean, you're committing a serious crime. But if you're speeding, they want to get you for $250, for $300. But over here, you could actually possibly kill somebody, if not kill somebody. And they'll get you out on $1,000, $200. What? And I've seen a lot of these kind of crazy cases with these crazy bonds happening up in the Houston area, So let me know what you all think about that story down below.